an open house person just came into the house, you are the enemy to them. You are in the way of them seeing the house. If it could have just been an open door, they would have been happier. Who's ever sat in an open house? You know what I'm talking about? It's so awkward. Dude, these people are walking in like, oh yeah, can I just stop? Can we just pass go directly, and not deal with you? That's what you're dealing with. Same with Zillow, Realtor.com, all that. So how do you take that and turn it into what happened with Darren and Georgia Hardy at my house? How do you do that? That's what this is. And so we're gonna take a little time. I'm gonna walk you through every step, exactly how to do this, okay? So it'll take a few minutes, but we'll get there. Here's the gift. This is what we have now. It's got a great little note on it, and you make a bunch of these. So can you just walk through why we picked what we picked and how we found it? Because that's important, I think, the reason we did it.
So they're all local people that are doing things in San Diego. And the first one on the left is a keychain, since they're buying a house. So you're going to be able to give them a keychain to put it on. It's from the Notary. She hand makes all of those locally. And then on the top right is Amavara, I believe is how you say it. Their sunscreen. Again, all locally made, and there's a bunch of things like Reef Safe, all the things that are important to people. And then the bottom are candles that we have from these guys that are called Unhinged. They make really good smelling candles, and they're just super, super nice guys. And everything's just supporting San Diego locally so that we can show that we're putting, obviously, back into San Diego itself.
We love San Diego. We love you. We would like to support local businesses. So we're positioning ourselves. A, this is nice stuff. B, we're positioning ourselves as the kind of people you want to work with, right? We're thoughtful about this. We're supporting local businesses. It's a subtle way of communicating. We're the kind of people you want to deal with. So you've showed up at the Starbucks, get this gift in your hand, you're loaded up, ready to rock. That's fantastic. So you're already winning before you even have the conversation. Okay, the other thing you have is a home buyer handbook. It looks like this, nice little handbook. You can get these printed out. I will get the digital version. You can modify it for yourself. And the way I set these up, once the new ones are completed, is it's in order handbook for what I'm about to explain, which is how does the conversation go from the minute you walk in the door to them signing a VIP buyer agreement to work with you exclusively, which is what now that we have the appointment, the new goal is have them sign a buyer agreement. And that may be new to some of you. How many of you seen commissions going down, co-brokes, going down on houses? How low are they gonna go? I don't know. We sold a house in Phoenix the other day, $1 co-broke, $1. So how do you combat that? How do you deal with that? Well, you get buyer agreements signed and you get very good at communicating your value, and you explain that I'm gonna show you all the houses, including the ones with a $1 co-broke, because I want you to see everything, including the off-market properties, the for sale by owner, whatever. And most of the time, I'm gonna get paid by the seller. But if not, do you not wanna see those houses? No, of course I wanna see those. Okay, great. So if that doesn't happen, then this is what my fee is. So you're gonna have to get good at that because the fees are getting lower and lower and lower and lower. And so the better you get at this process, this sale process, because if you're communicating value from the minute you walk in the door, by the end you want them eating out of your hands. Yes, show me where to sign. This is better than anything I ever dreamed of. And you've got to get good at that. You can't just take for granted anymore that you're going to get 2.5% or 3% or whatever. Now, what you're doing as you walk through the house, you're taking a look at the bedrooms, and you're showing the house, whether it's an open house or a Zillow lead. And as you walk through, what you're doing is you're making an offer, and you're positioning yourself as the person with the houses. It's going to keep coming back to that idea. So, they like the 3 bedrooms, great. They don't like the 3 bedrooms, great. Doesn't matter. Whatever they say is a opening for you to say, okay, got it. So you're really looking for a 4-bedroom. So, got it, understood. So what's awesome is I'm a part of a team or a brokerage, say whatever you want, right? I'm a part of a team that we actually have access to hundreds of properties that are for sale, but they're not off market yet. It turns out a lot of the houses that sell before they ever even hit the market. Those deals are done before they hit to MLS. Have you guys been shopping for long? You're trying to find like some pain point for them. How's it been going? Have you been looking? Yeah, we've looked at 10 houses. We wrote 3 offers. Oh yeah, where's that agent? Like who knows where that person went, right? But you're trying to find a pain point. We wrote offers on houses. It didn't work out. We try to go see houses, but they're already pending. We're looking at houses, but we can't get what we want for the money. There's something wrong. Something isn't working, right? Maybe it's their first showing, but usually not. And even if it's their first showing, that's fine. You're trying to find a pain point or a need they have. The answer to the need or the pain point is always, I have houses. So you're just trying to find a bridge into that offer. What you're trying to get them to is this page, which is our secret seller, and I got it here, and this is one we use for open houses, which they're all done, you guys, very exciting. So this is our secret seller map. So we just pulled his list of houses one day, threw it into a Google map, and printed it. Now, this was like 2 months ago. Are those still for sale? I don't know. Who knows? The point is we're graphically demonstrating the fact that we have access to properties that nobody else does. Because we do. Because most of you in the room don't have this list. Almost everybody out in San Diego trying to sell houses doesn't have this list. Now, could they get it? I don't know. You'd have to ask Brian. But we have it. And I'm going to show more ways of how you get a list like this that you don't even need to be best friends with Brian like I am. You know, it's okay. There's other ways to get it done. But you need something like this. You could just copy mine. And you need to get to a point where you're showing, hey, so, yeah, great. So this is just a quick snapshot of, this is a couple months old, of all the properties that we have access to. These are houses that flippers are working on. So they're really nice houses. They're going to be beautiful when they're done. iBuyers, all these big buyers you've heard about, Zillow, whatever. We've got access to all their properties, and we know about them before they relist. So these are houses that have been purchased by these big companies and are getting worked on and not yet for sale. So they are not online. You can't find them, but we've got them. So I know that some of these are going to fit whatever they just said. 3-bedroom, El Cajon, whatever they want, right?